This is the moment it finally became real. G'day, we're Cozzy and Micho, and after months of dreaming, stressing and signing what felt like a lifetime of paperwork, today we took down the for sale sign. A simple gesture, but a monumental moment. This baby is all ours.
This is a really exciting moment for us because this is no longer relevant. We now own this boat.
We give that back
we
to...
are going to do the ceremonial cutting of the the sail tag. So woohoo!
Give it back to Ted.
Yeah.
So we don't want this anymore.
Yeah. Yay! We own this boat. Awesome!
And then Ted, our broker, walked us through everything. Switches, systems, seacocks, panels, all the things you think you understand until someone starts opening every locker and pointing at every valve. Suddenly we realise just how much we have to learn, and fast.
And so then from this meter here, we can toggle through some screens and see some different things. So right now we're looking at leg 2. It looks like it's on the amp setting, I think. So we're like not really drawing any power, but if we toggle through, okay. So that is the frequency, so that's hertz. We're basically 60 hertz here. I think that's watts, we're not drawing anything. And that's volts. So we've got 117 volts on that leg. If we look at the other leg, we should see the same thing. Yeah. And so you can use this to look at either the power, or let's go ahead and turn on like the air conditioning, okay?
Oh, we've got our own little holiday cat. It's coming to jump on our own cat. Come on. Hey, cutie. Hi. Hello. Come on, say hello. Come on. Hi.
Our first evening on board wasn't glamorous. There was no champagne, no big celebration, just a beautiful catamaran and a cute little salty marina cat who appeared out of nowhere and made himself welcome on board for an inspect. Once we'd been approved, we sat quietly on the front deck, looking out over the boats in the marina with that quiet, almost surreal feeling. We did it.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning from the Caribbean.
Yes, it's our first... What is it? We're going to leave today. That's what we're going to do.
Crazy.
Yes, it's yeah, it is pretty crazy. So we just had a good bit of a rain shower outside. So it looks like it's stopped now.
No, it's still
I know, it's still
sprinkling a tiny
sprinkling a
little bit.
So yeah, we've got to
Clear out.
Yeah, we've got to pull our finger out and get moving.
It's 7:44 in the morning. We've got a few little bits and pieces to do. Luckily, the shop is open because I need to go get food. We've got no food. We've got to plot our course.
Yeah, so we've got to figure out where we're going first. It's kind of hard to know. I had no idea where's what. So I'm just researching now. Hopefully we'll pick out a little spot somewhere and that's not too hard and not too rocky. And if we're going to leave it early in the morning, then it's going to... I don't want it to be too complicated to get out in the dark if we choose to do that.
They motor around
Motor
to
around,
the customs office and check out.
Yeah.
We have done the online portion. So we went on to Sail Clear and Micho last night quickly did all the particulars to check out. And then now we have to physically take our passport and the bill of sale and all the other stuff to the customs office and officially check out of BVIs.
Yeah.
Now we are going to stay, I think, one night in and around like Gorda, or that's what I was looking. But what have you looked and seen anything
I'm looking
a bit closer?
Yeah, not really. Close. You mean closer to where we
To St. Martin?
No, not really. There's not really anywhere.
Nothing really, is there?
And all the anchorages seem to be on the north.
Oh.
Western side, which is
Doesn't help.
not the right
Around the
side we
island.
want to be, which it'll still take us 10 or 15 miles closer to to where we're
Yeah, that's
headed,
12
so.
nautical miles, and then that will make St Martin like 80.
Yeah, maybe. Which is still, anyway, we'll see.
80 in Ocean Lady was like, oh, overnight sail. But hopefully 80 in Wahican / Wahican. Yeah, will be a little bit easier and a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
For you anyway, I mean,
Well,
and for me, because we get a little bit frustrated when the wind's not in it. Every sailor does. I've watched so many people on YouTube saying like, oh, we don't have the wind angle again. We don't have any wind again. So it is just a natural part of life. But it would be nice to get good wind angle, great wind, and just get there.
Yep. Well, let's get moving, eh?
Yeah,
We've got lots to do, so
lots to do.
no one's going to do it for us.
Doing our last provision, and we're at right way in Naniki Marina, and I just wanted to show you some of the prices. They're a little bit extreme, so I'm not quite sure what we're getting, but and we've turned on the fridge, and the freezer seems to be working to the point where it's like a fridge, so we could potentially get buy some perishables, which is very exciting. So let me show you the prices and what I've got to contend with. So a lot of stuff here, a lot of expensive stuff. So I got this one, butter, and that's a bit more expensive. $13.49 for cheese, or $8.49. This little bag. I got this one. This came to $100. Not bad. I think we got a good variety of stuff here. We got chicken. We've even got this chicken. Never had it before, but oh no, I got tuna. Oh well, we got tuna instead of chicken. And yeah.
Yeah, well, we've got a bit of a false start here, so the day before yesterday, when we went to leave the when we got dropped in the water, the port motor wouldn't go because the fire extinguisher had been let off, and when that fire extinguisher is let off, then the motor won't go. Basically, it's got like a electronic sensor in it that tells that it's not dead. But anyway, so that got done, that got fixed, that motor. But yesterday, when the mechanic guy was fiddling around with some stuff in the starboard engine room, he accidentally set off the other fire extinguisher, and they're like $1,000 US or something for these fire extinguishers. So now it won't go. So the starboard engine won't go, because I thought that it would still go because the wires are still connected, unlike the port engine where the wires had been disconnected and it had been removed. But no, that's not the case. So so now we're stuck in here waiting for someone to come and fix it.
As Micho said, so yesterday, or the day we moved, the port engine wouldn't go on because the fire extinguisher is hardwired in there. And today, because yesterday the extinguisher went off, actually right into the guy's eye, so that wasn't great. But today the starboard engine is not starting because of that override switch. So I'll show you what we're faced with. Alright, this is the fire extinguisher in question. These are the wires, and they go into this little socket here, this little plug, and unfortunately this has been discharged, so now no longer, and we just want to like get these two together and then hopefully we can take off. It's not ideal, but it's not ideal that poor old Dale
has to get a new fire extinguisher. There's our little mechanic dude, because his mate set it off, and I tell you what, the fire extinguishers have been nothing but hassle, but obviously we're very happy to have them. And it's crazy that the fire extinguisher in the engine bay actually is automatic, so if there's any heat, any fire in there, it goes off automatically. Micho's assured me that diesel actually is not very flammable. We are doing a very short trip and we will be back here before you know it. So all that will be fixed within like weeks. But we're not ones for sitting at a marina unnecessarily. I don't know, what are your thoughts? Give me a comment. Like, what would you do? Would you set sail bypassing the fire hydrant in the engine bay for a diesel engine? I suppose dodgier things have happened. It's not best case scenario, but either is sitting here in the marina. So that is our challenges today. We probably should have, if we wanted to set sail at 9, we should have checked the engines yesterday. We're still getting used to our new sailing life and what is required to actually get on the water, not like just, oh, she'll be right, mate. We've got to like plan and like, yeah, so that's our challenge today. Small things. It's not bad. At least it stopped raining. So, baby eyes, here we come, I hope, soon. Back to the job at hand. Micho's made these very cool wires. So I'm going to use that to bypass the fire extinguisher. So let's hope that works so we can get the starboard motor started. Crossing our fingers, this works. Okay, this is the deal. Oh, yep, working in, and in. Okay.
Right, and yeah. Little sucker back in.
All right, let's hope that works. Woohoo! We have engine power.
Why you come in here? Go ahead with your message.
We're just wanting to come across and get some fuel. We understand there may not be room on the fuel dock. Could you radio us when there's room? Over.
Copy, standby. Let me check the availability. Standby.
Thank you. How are you feeling?
A bit
nervous?
Yeah.
Fuel lock. Let's go. You're gonna go north side of the main fuel lock. If you wanna go bowing, fenders on your starboard side, north side of the main fuel lock. Over.
Amazing. Thanks so much, fuel dock. Over.
Pull up alongside, you'll just have to chuck those lines. And then chuck those
Sure.
lines.
So starboard side.
Well, you can go down and throw,
Fenders, yeah.
You throw they're all fingers right. You go and throw the line out at the front when it's ready.
Yeah.
And then when we pull up, I'll take it back on.
Okay. How cool is this? Okay, this amazement is not lost on me. This is crazy. Ha ha! We're sailing. Well, not quite. We're motoring. Ha ha! We're motoring. Oh, we are nearly out of the marina. Heading to the fuel dock to take a mortgage out on our boat and fuel up. See, ours is the smallest boat here. How you can see, every single one is like huge. Endless summer, all right. Huh? How's this lagoon? What the heck? That is massive. But good on them.
Over here to the left.
So I've got one forward and one backwards, so
Okay.
it's spinning it round. Okay, here we go, we're leaving. Leaving the marina. Officially.
Yep. Pretty good. I wanted to take you on our very first sail, and I have to say we're not sailing, we're motoring, but we're out here. This is the British Virgin Islands. I've seen fish already. Apparently the snorkeling here is world class. So how exciting. There's Big Mitcho, Captain Mitcho. You! We're just heading towards the checkout office, the customs immigration office in Tortola, and this is our last step before we can sail the mighty blue seas. That's okay, we're excited. It's my first official mooring ball pickup, and you know, I'm okay with that. I'm excited. Challenge accepted. Yay, we've left the marina, and now it's time for one last bit of admin before we're officially free. Checking out of the British Virgin Islands. Checking in and out with immigrations and customs might feel like more tedious paperwork, but it's really just about logging your crew and your boat's arrivals and departures, and making sure you're not carrying anything you shouldn't. In this case, there was a small process. We had to grab a mooring ball near the customs dock. Okay, we're going to take two. And then have another go. Take two. All right, you good? Thanks for saving me. Find a spot to park our tender and walk to the office with our passports and boat papers. Yay! Checked out of Road Town, Tortola. Guess what? Guess what? We have just nearly completed our first maiden voyage. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Hang on a sec. With the music off, we're just about to land in Gorda Island, and there's quite a few boats here as well as a massive cruise ship, but we can understand why. It looks so peaceful and beautiful. I have to say, beautiful was not our first sail. Unfortunately, we motored into the wind and it was like 18 knot winds. It's still blowing a gale now. Doesn't matter, we're on the water, we're on our beautiful boat, we're thrilled. So yeah, we've just sailed 20 nautical miles from Tortola and Annika Marina, and we're just about to anchor in Gorda here. So it's taken us just over 4 hours, and yeah, I don't even want to mention the speed and stuff because it's all under motor, so it's not even exciting, but I think we hit a high of like 5.5 knots and not very much. But anyway, have a look at where we're about to land and to anchor. The sun is just dipping down now, so we're grateful to be here in sunlight, and it's probably our first sunset that we'll watch, even if over yonder hill. Tomorrow we're expecting to get up at 3 or 4 a.m. and smash it to St. Martin. So this is very nice, and I want to share this with you. I should stop talking. They're both in reverse. Our first little stop. We're going to have a ceremonial christening of the boat. First of all, let's christen our throats. Very nice.
Ooh. Anyway.
For me, it's the first drop of alcohol I've had for like...
Well, it's called Barefoot something this, and I thought Barefoot, that's cool, perfect, because that's one of our business brands. You know,
talking about Barefoot, just
okay.
like the ones I've got on.
So we're going to christen.
Yeah, hang on, let me film you christening.
Our
And your
new
little
boat.
cute jocks.
Our new boat, and it's to the newly named Salty Days. We haven't gone through the proper ceremony yet, but this is our first time on Salty Days, so we're going to christen. Cheers to Salty Days.
The Salty Days. There you go. I'll do. Awesome. We'll
Salty
go with
days.
that, hey? Isn't it beautiful? We're doing our first long sail today. So it's 80 nautical miles. We're sailing from Prickly Pear Island, which is just near North Gorda, and we're going to be sailing to St Martin. It's just so beautiful. It's really windy, but at the moment we're going into the wind, so still not sailing conditions, but we're hoping when we do a bit of a turn up ahead that we'll actually get a little bit more angle. We're expecting like 8 to 10 hours of sailing today, so at some point in that time we think we'll have angle. Very annoying. But beautiful day here in the Caribbean. We are Caribbean sailing. This is mad. Sun is just coming up. Got a cruise ship on the horizon. Hey, Captain. How you going?
Good.
Yeah.
Beautiful that is, temperature.
Yeah.
It was fun to experience everything for the first time. First sunrise on board, first sail hoist, and sadly our first sunset too. It was beautiful, but we were heading towards 17 hours of beating into the wind, making it a tough maiden sail with our new girl.
A little bit bouncy here. So we got a nice sunset. So we're gonna get into St Martin way later than what we thought. We were hoping to get there by like 4 or 5 o'clock, but the wind wasn't the direction it was, so it's been straight into it all day. And yeah, so we're going to get there about 11 o'clock tonight, which is not ideal on your first go real, but I don't know, it is what it is.
We've arrived in St Martin, or Saint Martin. It's just started to rain, which is lovely, but this is Saint Martin. Awesome. Yeah, it's just sprinkling, isn't it beautiful? Anyway, we're just about to put up the quarantine flag, so Mitch went around the back and I snuck out the front on purpose, just because I can. We do need to check in, so first things first, we did an online visa or check-in form, which is so easy, online, free of charge. Submit, just put in all your details and submit, and we get an email straight away saying they've received it, so that was easy and tick. And now we need to take all our documentation to shore and check in. So we'll put up the quarantine flag, which is Captain Mitcho's job. Captain Mitcho hoisting our first quarantine flag in St Martin.
So what just happened, you might ask? Well, we've just gone to check in at St Martin, and they've impounded our yacht for 2 weeks because we don't have the Australian registration. We were told that all we needed was a bill of sale and you could go anywhere in the Caribbean, but apparently they were wrong.
But you know, to me, like, that's a better outcome than originally the lady goes, sorry, can't check you in, you have to leave, you got 24 hours. And we were like, no way, it took us 17 hours to get here. There's no way we want to like sail away. And where do we go? And we're thinking Anguilla, which is British, owned by British. So we would have the same issue there. They would still want to see the registration of the boat. So we'll be racing back to the boat. Well, obviously we can't do anything in a hurry anyway because Australian's 12 hours in front. So it's 12 midnight over there, 12 p.m. here, lunchtime. So we're going to go get
some
food.
emails tonight. Yeah. So anyway.
And then we'll go back to our boat, recharge the laptop, and
yeah. So we're stuck here for 2 weeks.
Oh,
we're going to stay for a while anyway. But
harsh.
yeah.
Very nice.
Anyway. You're cutting my head off.
It's not.
You think I'm tall or something?
My arms won't go that way.
All right.
Okay, anyway, bye. With our boat impounded for 2 weeks while we rush through the Aussie rego, we can't help but reflect on how lucky we are to be stuck on this unique island. We'll share the full story next week, but for now we're soaking up every second of this half French, half Dutch paradise. Stay tuned for more fun. Thanks for watching, legends.